Okay, this is the survival guide of how to survive a zombie outbreak. This is not an official guide, this is my guide, this is how I would survive. Now, there are a few key things you need to take into consideration when you're trying to survive. That is the practicality of what you're wearing. Are you wearing a mini skirt and a boob tube? Because if you are, you're in trouble. Get changed. Jill Valentine managed it in Resident Evil 3. I don't think you'd be able to in real life, because you're going to need to carry a lot of things. You can't do that in a boob tube and a miniskirt, because I'm pretty sure miniskirts don't have any pockets. So if you can help it, wear combat gear, combat trousers, tactical vests, anything like that, hip holsters, shoulder holsters. Wear it. Another good thing to carry with you is one of these, a bag. You can carry a lot more if you've got a bag on your back, but it can be restricting. If you're wearing a tactical vest, ditch the bag, because it's going to get in the way. So, footwear. Try not to wear trainers, because if something falls on your foot, you're going to feel it. If you wear combat boots or para-ordnance boots, like I've got on now, they will help, especially if you try and kick someone, because if you kick someone with a para-ordnance boot on, it's going to hurt. Remember that. Survival weaponry. Try not to take something big and heavy. If you've got a rocket launcher, fantastic. What are you going to do once you've fired it once? You only get one shot with most rocket launchers nowadays. So don't take one with you unless you feel that you're going to need it. But if you can find a lure, which is a tube about this long, which extends, has a rocket in it, take one, because a tyrant won't stand a chance. You're going to need that. My weapon of choice would not be a shotgun or an assault rifle. It would be this, a handgun. This one has been customized. It has a meat tenderizer on the end of the barrel. If you hit someone with that, it's going to hurt. It's a heavy gun. It's got a lot of weight to it. It adds. The handgun is also the most efficient gun you can find. The games disagree with me, but I don't. You have to be close up to use a shotgun unless you're using an R-slug, which you can't get in Britain. So I would easily go for one of these. You're going to find ammo easier. It's easier to aim. It's more efficient. It's small. That would fit in your pocket. You don't need to worry about carrying something big in two hands. You've got a spare hand to do what I do and carry a torch. This thing is another battering weapon. So I can walk around, my weapon steadied in the proper position, and if something comes too close towards me, hit them with a torch, but not like that. Jab them with the barrel of the gun, shoot them, you know, it's more efficient. You can't do that with a shotgun. If someone gets close to you with a shotgun, it dies generally. But what you got to do when you need to reload? Because you need to pull the pump and you need to feed shells individually. This is a clip. Button out, clip slides, second clip in, you're off to go again. So weapons, try and carry a handgun. Other survivors, they're trying to survive themselves. Just because you would put your life in the way of theirs doesn't mean they do the same for you. Now if it's someone you love, do it. I would. If my other half was in trouble, I would not hesitate, I would jump before I could think. But I know that I wouldn't get hurt and I wouldn't get infected, because I wouldn't allow myself. But if it's someone you've just met, Leon and Ada, do not fall in love with someone you encounter, because they're going to die in most consequences, unless you're a bloody good survivor. For example, Ada died. Where did that leave Leon? Oh dear. Claire and Steve. Steve died. Yes. What's going on? Love is doomed in a zombie outbreak unless you're with the one you love. Try and stay in a group, because you stand more chance of survival. You've got someone watching your back and they've got someone watching theirs. Use that. Don't stay still, keep moving, because if you stay still and stop and barricade yourself in a location, zombies will congregate and you'll be in trouble. Food and drink. Drink bottled water and eat canned food. They can't get infected or cross-contaminated, because you'll know if they do. Don't drink tap water, because it's going to be infected. Common sense. Try to conserve your ammo. Don't shoot everything you see, because you'll run out of ammo very quickly. So if you see a zombie on its own, dodge it. If you see two zombies, dodge them. If you can't dodge them and you have to kill them, be accurate. Get as close as you can before you pull the trigger, so you know you're going to hit them. Make sure you aim for this. Don't aim for this. Aim for this. A zombie can't survive if you shoot him in the brain or break his neck, because there's nothing to coordinate his body. Remember that fact. That's the most important one about killing them. Get out of the area. Don't go in, get out. If you're a normal person and you're in the location when there's an outbreak, you're a citizen. You may be a member of the military, but at that point in time, you're a citizen. Get out. Do not go in. Try and help people, yes, by all means, but do not run back in, because you're going to create a nice problem for yourself. I believe those are the key factors for surviving a zombie outbreak, so remember them. It may well save your life. Now, I'm off to try and get the hell out of here because I'm in the middle of nowhere, but there's a load of zombies over there, and I need to go that way. And if I go that way, I'll be running back in, which I don't want to do. So, I'm off to survive. Make sure you do too.